Hi, Steven here, and welcome to Worldview Trekking. 2021 is upon us, so comes more adventures, more trails, and more trail running. That's what we're doing today. So come join us as we do some trail running here in the great state of Indiana. Well, running on the trails definitely has its advantages and disadvantages, but if I'm going to be able to tackle some really good FKTs this year, I'm going to have to get some trail running done and in high volume. So, 2021's upon us. Let's cover some ground. Okay, something else I'm going back to again this year. I'm going back to my old Ingenie toe socks. So hopefully that'll help with some of the blister issues I was having last year that was causing me problems on some big through hikes. But thus far, the few trail runs and hikes I've used them with has been no blisters, no issues, no toes rubbing together. So maybe I'll be ditching those darn tough socks and going back to my Ingenie toe socks. We'll see what I do this year, how the trails go. According to Strava, who actually yells out the times at you every mile, tells you your total time and your last mile split, we're cruising along in these miles, I don't know, a 12-minute mile. So for you math buffs, that's covering 20 miles every 4 hours. So for a marathon, that's like dirt slow 12-minute miles. But the ability to do that multiple times with no pain and no blister issues, that's the goal. So for now, we're putting in some time, putting in the distance, and letting the trail take us there. It's finally warmed up enough I can take my gloves off, but still, it's 27 degrees out here. So it's just a lot of miles, and my alarm's going off to remind me to turn it off, in case you can't hear that in the background. But for now, we're just getting some miles in and enjoying 2021. I don't know if you could tell that, but there's more bikers out here again. So I've got multiple bikers out here, and I've also got multiple other hikers out here. So we'll see how the day goes. I don't know if you could tell, but there were some bikers went by, so now I've got multiple bikers to deal with and other hikers out here. But for now, as long as I'm jogging, those other hikers aren't keeping up. So we're keeping our pace going, keeping it in the 12s, and enjoying our time out here. Getting a heart and lung workout, get a good leg workout in, and testing out new gear. Okay, we've got our first gear malfunction. The water bladder in my running pack is not working. So that leaves me with a lot of miles to cover with no water and just a bunch of those little gel gummy things to chew on. So we'll see how it goes, and just remind myself that there's Gatorade waiting in the vehicle for me. But for now, we're pressing on, enjoying the trail. 2021. Okay, you got two more technical issues that have come up today. One, trying to jog and film. The camera keeps shaking more than I like. And two, what was the other one again? My mind just went blank. It'll come to me. I just can't remember what it was. Okay, now I remember. Setting up that tripod for movement shots, you know, like somebody's walking to the camera, walking away from the camera, giving you some kind of cool scenic shot where they're sitting on a rock or coming across a waterfall or something. Every time I stop to set up the tripod, it's adding serious time to my mile time. So I gotta figure out how much I want to do that versus really pushing the clock to really train for some good FKTs. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to balance that. If you got any suggestions, leave them in the box below so I can wrestle with those ideas as well. Okay, here's another issue. Trying to film and run to make the YouTube videos seriously slows things down, as opposed to just taking a picture here and there and trying to push more for a 8 or 9 minute mile in the woods instead of trying to jog and film at the same time. But the goal is to strengthen my legs and lungs, so no matter what distance I pick, I can still do it at my choice. Unsupported, self-supported, or simply supported, which means everybody else is giving you food and water, kind of showing up to massage you or something. But unsupported, you're carrying all your food, water, and a filter, which that bee-free water filter is definitely gonna be my go-to this year for these trail running. And I'm just gonna have to set aside my Sawyer squeeze for a while and just lighten things down so I can get some trail running done. Well, on we go. Well, as you can tell, I'm back to walking again. It was right at 2 hours when I hit the 10-mile mark. So that's good enough for me. I'm hardly winded at all. No problems there. My legs are okay. All I have to do now is figure out how I want to dial in my lighter pack to be able to run better, and then to ditch this camel thing and go back to carrying bottles and a filter. Much easier with bottles and that bee-free filter. It's worth your effort to buy one. Definitely more portable than trying to run carrying that Sawyer squeeze or even the Sawyer mini. You're still gonna have to screw it on your water bottle or carry one of those knock water bladders. I've got one of those too that I use for long through hikes or day hikes. But for 2021, we're gonna experiment more with getting things done faster and lighter. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos on our channel here at Worldview Trekking. If you like these videos or you want to encourage us to make more, don't forget to click that bell so you'll get future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. 2021 has begun.